So I explained the differences between shampoos, neutralizing, moisturizing, K-leading, just a ton of different shampoos and how to use them. So why not, let's talk about conditioners. There are several types of conditioners. So I'm gonna break down when, why, how to use them. You have your rinse out conditioner, a leave-in conditioner, a deep conditioning treatment. Okay, so you may not know, so this is gonna take the guesswork out for you. Okay, so rinse out conditioner. The purpose of this conditioner is for quick hydration, detangling after shampoo. So if you know that you have dry hair and you're shampooing your hair and you need an extra added hydration boost, I recommend using a rinse out conditioner. It's light, it's surface level moisture, and an example of a great one is our Mango Guava conditioner. Actually, ladies with type 3 hair like to use this conditioner as a styler because it's so great at moisturizing and reducing frizz, but this conditioner is designed to use after you have shampooed your hair with our almond and shea butter moisturizing shampoo, and then you want to rinse out with this conditioner for added moisture and detangling. Now, if you have watched any of my previous videos, you know that I like to encourage you to use products from the same brand or the same collection because that's how you get the best results, not mixing different shampoos, conditioners, leave-in, and definitely not stylers. So I would recommend using the almond and shea butter moisturizing shampoo and then following up with this rinse out conditioner, especially if you're someone who's suffering from dry hair. Now let's move on to leave-in conditioner. So leave-in conditioners, the purpose of this is for lasting hydration and frizz control throughout the week. Never skip your leave-in conditioner, especially if you have curly hair. This helps with detangling, curl definition, and daily styling. Now, this product, a leave-in conditioner, is key to use from the same brand, same collection when you're using a styler, because many brands, they formulate their stylers to work with their leave-in conditioners. So if you bought a leave-in conditioner from one brand and a styler from another brand and it's flaking and it's not working, that's why, because they're using different ingredients that may not work well together. But like with our leave-in conditioner, it's very lightweight and it's designed to work with all of our stylers. So if you use this with our gel, our foam, our curl cream, it will work perfectly together. So always remember that when you're using a leave-in conditioner because you're actually leaving it on the hair, and that's what causes a negative reaction, okay? Then let's move into deep conditioners or hair masks. The purpose of these are intensive repair, hydration, and protein treatments. So we have three different masks. We have a fatty deep treatment, which is our banana nut and avocado deep treatment mask. And then we have a protein deep treatment, which is our honey ginger protein mask. And these do different things, right? So, but they all penetrate the strands for increased elasticity and strength of the hair. So it depends on the condition of your hair, which deep treatment that you should use. And then I would also like to say when to use each. So every single time you wash your hair, you want to use a rinse out conditioner. Don't skip this conditioner, especially if your hair is prone to dryness and breakage. Every single time. When to use a leave-in conditioner, you want to use this. You can use this every day. Every single time you wash, definitely, but you can use it every day or every other day. And deep treatments, like, a fatty deep treatment, you can use that bi-weekly. You can definitely use it every single time you wash. A protein treatment, I would recommend using that only maybe once a month, not more than that. It depends on the damage of your hair if you need to use it more than once a month. So if you learned anything from this video and it was helpful to you, I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.